Good morning. This is Evelyn Churan, and this is Churan's Tiny Homestead. So, as a professional chef, I've always used industrial equipment. Um, I find the equipment that people buy or that we were convinced to buy in Sears and department stores for a kitchen really isn't user friendly, especially mixers. I'll never buy a mixer again for the rest of my life. Instead, I bought this, a RoboCoupe. I don't know if you can see the name of it here, if it's going to show properly. This is a $500 tool, but it's a professional tool, and you will never go back to another mixer. It is expensive, but it stores quite easy. It's got a pulse here for where you hold your finger when you're mixing. I'm not going to turn it on right now. And it's got your speeds here. I swear by this piece of equipment, and this equipment will outlive my grandchildren. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but you know what? It's worth it because you won't waste your money anymore. Like I mix meat, sauces, everything right in a roasting pan. This you can just stick in water, turn it on, like click it on, and it actually comes with a thing that you can hang on the wall for it. So it's always hanging where you cook or whatever the case is, how you set up your kitchen. That's your choice. But this also unscrews on the bottom for storage. And I store like this on a counter or on a shelf. So that's one piece of equipment. I swear by it. Then there's these knives here. These are Zwilling J.A. Henkels. They're made in Germany. Twin Master, ice hardened stainless steel. This is a 12-inch chef's knife. I engrave my name on everything. I've been using this same knife for 15 years. And then I buy a large 12-inch bread knife, which is a lifesaver. It's the best knife I've ever had for carving roast, turkey, you name it. It's great. This little guy, a tomato shark. This little piece right here is how you cut out the tip of the tomatoes. And then you don't have wasted product. A lot of people spend a lot of money on their produce, and even if you're growing produce, this little tip is sharp here, and that's where you poke out the inside of your tomatoes. So where the stems are, and you won't lose any of your produce. So these are tools that I've been using my whole life with my career, and I no longer buy equipment that is for a regular kitchen. I only purchase industrial equipment, and I know my equipment's going to last. The other thing I buy are these Bosch box cutters, but it's an X-Acto knife. Now, these are not for children to play with because this is razor sharp. It's got a little button here that you click to open and close, right? And then the handle also opens for storage for extra X-Acto knives. This is how I open my boxes, any twine. It's a Bosch H11-11100-1. Best cutters I've ever had. I swear by them. So these are some of the tools that I use in my kitchens, and they've traveled with me right across Canada. I've never had to replace them. They're all NSF, which means they're food safety for any professional kitchen or at home. I prefer to go with professional equipment because it will outlive my grandchildren. They're the best equipment I've ever dealt with. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't understand it, and I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't think it was good equipment. And it's the best equipment, and all of it can also be found on Amazon. And this little thing here for doing your tomatoes is Dollarama. They come in 3 in a pack. Cheap. You don't need expensive, fancy stuff. Go with industrial equipment and you'll never regret it. Have a nice day. Churan's Tiny Homestead. and why I recommend it.